Imagine a man responsible for one of history's darkest chapters, but behind the monstrous image are bizarre, almost unbelievable quirks that most people have never heard about. Today, we are diving into 10 strange and little-known facts about Adolf Hitler that will leave you shaking your head. First up, Hitler, the so-called animal lover. It sounds insane, but while he was unleashing destruction across Europe, he introduced one of the first animal protection laws in modern history. Vivisection and animal testing were banned under his government. It's a chilling contrast. Compassion for animals, but no mercy for people. Now, about that mustache. Hitler's iconic tiny mustache wasn't a fashion statement at all. It started in World War I, when he had to trim his original mustache so that his gas mask could seal properly. In other words, his infamous look began as pure practicality. Then there's his obsession with the occult. Hitler surrounded himself with astrologers and fortune tellers. He believed in prophecies, lucky signs, and mystical destiny. Some even claim he occasionally made political decisions based on what the stars said. Imagine world history shaped by horoscopes. Speaking of obsessions, Hitler adored his German shepherd, Blondi. She wasn't just a pet, he treated her almost like a co-general. Blondi was trained to obey military-style commands, and she often accompanied him at headquarters. In fact, she was one of the few living beings Hitler actually showed real affection for. Then there was the British plan that almost changed history, Operation Foxley. The Allies plotted to assassinate Hitler during his daily walk while he drank tea. They knew his routine. They even had a sniper prepared. But here's the twist. They called it off. Why? Because they feared that killing him might lead to an even more competent Nazi leader taking over. Now, let's talk about his private quirks. Behind closed doors, Hitler was said to have an awkward, almost childish voice, with strange high-pitched laughs. The booming, commanding speeches you know from history were carefully practiced performances, masked to cover his real mannerisms. And then there's the Linz dream. Hitler planned to rebuild his hometown of Linz in Austria into a world capital of culture after the war. His blueprints included an absurdly huge balcony, so he could stand above the people and be worshipped like a Roman emperor. Spoiler, it never happened. Here's one that might surprise you. Hitler actually watched King Kong. Yes, the 1933 movie. And according to some reports, he was fascinated by the way the giant gorilla was portrayed as a tragic, powerful figure. Imagine Hitler taking notes from King Kong. On a darker note, rumors have long circulated that Hitler only had one testicle, supposedly the result of a World War I injury. While historians still debate it, captured medical records seem to suggest the story might actually be true. And finally, let's talk about his fan mail. Hitler received mountains of letters every year, including marriage proposals and love notes from admirers, some from women, others from teenage girls, who saw him not as a dictator, but as some twisted kind of celebrity. So there you have it, 10 bizarre facts about Adolf Hitler that prove reality can be stranger than fiction, from animal rights laws to occult obsessions. King Kong screenings to assassination plots. History isn't just dark. It's also unbelievably weird. If you enjoyed this dive into the strange side of history, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more unbelievable stories from the past.